In the bustling metropolis of Jakarta, nothing is impossible when it comes to satisfying your taste palates. Not even when you are craving for tastes from the Iberian Peninsula, Spain. I'm food expert Kevin Sumantri. Come taste the beauty only on See Indonesia.
Only on See Indonesia.
Spanish food came to Indonesia basically in the early of 2000. It is because of the demands of the expatriates. But it is only in 2010 onwards, Spanish restaurants blossoming around the capital of Indonesia. Some of the oldest and most popular Spanish restaurants is like Plan B in Senayan, Choco in Senopati, as well as the iconic Tapas Movida that's no longer there. But today, Spanish restaurant is considered as one of the most exciting places to eat. So today I go to Caspar by using the Mass Rapid Transit Jakarta, or known as MRT, and I stop at the Bendungan Hilir station. So my first impression of the restaurant is Caspar is hidden, unlike any restaurants in Jakarta that use big signage. But when you come in, you're welcome with the luscious greenery area, the outdoor setting, and the inside is an eclectic interior that you cannot find anywhere else in any Spanish restaurant, even in Southeast Asia. What's special about Caspar is that Caspar is only one of 3 restaurants in Jakarta that has real Spanish chef as the executive chef. But also the restaurant not only serves authentic Spanish food, but they also serve fusion food, a combination of local taste and Spanish influence. The first dish I'm having is the tortilla Navarra. The taste of tortilla Navarra is typical with any other egg-based dishes. It has very thick egg omelette, and then they have potatoes roasted inside of it. It makes it unique because it's unlike any kinds of omelette that you can find in any cuisines in the world. Of course, when you talk about tortilla, we always associate it with Mexican food. But actually, in Spain, in Spanish, tortilla means egg dish like this. It's kind of omelette. But the Mexican tortilla is a flour-based pancake. That's the big differences. So chorizo is basically a cured sausage. Some people make it from pork, some people make it from beef. But what distinct from chorizo is the spiciness and the smokiness inside of the sausage. The tortilla Navarra is a classic and unique dish that you have to try in Caspar. But after this, let's get in and meet Chef Rafael. Caspar perhaps has one of the most charming restaurants interior anywhere in Jakarta, because the restaurant's designed by Bill Bensley. Bill Bensley is one of the world's award-winning architect and landscaper, and he has designed some of the world's most iconic hotels in exotic destinations, such as Capella Ubud, Four Seasons Chiang Mai, and Oberoi in Agra, India. Today, I'm meeting the executive chef of Caspar, which is Chef Rafael. Chef Rafael is a chef that have worked in one of the best seafood-based Michelin star restaurant in the world, the 3 Michelin star Aponiente Angeleon in Spain. The restaurant not only bestowed by 3 Michelin star, but also 1 green Michelin star, which is the new star for sustainable gastronomy. Hi, Chef Rafa.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
What is that?
This is our strip loin.
Your strip loin cooked
Yeah.
in this Caspar oven.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that color.
This is our just for grill and
Yeah.
or just for oven.
Oh, that's the grill. That's the
Yeah,
oven.
the oven, yeah.
Wow, it's I know it's so expensive. Chef,
Yeah.
this is first time we met, right? This is first time we met. When did you come to Jakarta?
I came 1.5 years ago just
Ah.
for open the Caspar restaurant.
How do you think
Yeah.
about people who like Spanish food? How do you think about Spanish food in Jakarta, especially with the people that dine in Caspar? How do you think?
Yeah, I think we have a good feedback. All the
That's nice.
Indonesian people.
Yeah.
I think they like Spanish food. Yes.
Yeah.
And also our Spanish menu
Yeah.
because we have half of Spanish
Yes.
authentic.
Yeah.
And the other half we have some
Yeah, you-
fusion, yes.
Yeah. You fusion and adapt with the local flavor.
Yeah.
Because speaking of which, I've tasted several menu at Caspar basically, and I realized that several ingredients are you brought in imported, yeah.
Yeah. We import some of the ingredients from Spain, yeah.
Ah, is it challenging to find the authentic ingredients?
Yeah.
No? Yeah.
Challenging. Yeah, it's a bit challenging,
It's
yeah.
a bit challenging. But that's what we have to do, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, for the restaurant to sustain.
yeah. Yeah, because we want to give some authentic also, no just the recipes,
Yeah.
you know, also the ingredients.
Yeah. So what are ingredients that you imported from Spain? Some of the
So, yeah,
ingredients.
we have like the rice for our paella,
Ah.
also saffron.
So you cannot use local rice, yeah? No.
we use a special rice, yeah.
Saffron.
Yeah, also I think we are the only one that we use this rice in Jakarta and
Okay.
in Indonesia, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So
Yeah, all the
what
rice.
kind of rice is that?
It's similar, the looking is similar to Japanese rice,
Ah,
round
yes.
rice, but have different texture.
Oh.
And also absorb more the flavor from the broth.
Yes.
So yeah, it's special for.
Oh,
for
that's
this.
special.
Yeah.
Like
And
this.
also the saffron,
Yeah.
the olive oil.
The olive oil. Oh yeah, the
Yes.
Spanish olive oil.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I like from Spanish food is the olive oil. I mean, you have this distinct flavor,
Yeah.
kind of spicy,
Mm.
right? The olive oil,
Yeah, right.
the Spanish olive oil is kind of spicy rather than, I don't know, other Mediterranean olive
Mm.
oil. So what you have? Olive oil, you have saffron, you have the
Yeah,
rice.
also the cheese with from there. The cheese, the ink that we use also for the rice,
Yeah.
or paellas, we import from Spain.
And the pulpo, no?
No.
It's local pulpo.
Yeah.
Also the ink you imported from Spain.
With what?
The ink.
Yeah. The ink.
Oh, interesting. So
Mm.
what makes it different, chef? What makes it different? The flavor?
About the ink?
Yeah.
Yes, the flavor, and also it's pasteurized.
Ah,
And also
pasteurized.
it's
The
with,
flavor intense, yeah.
It's more
Oh.
intense.
Oh, so this is one of Caspar's menu, all the grilling.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we have sirloin, we have
Yeah.
also flap,
Yeah.
ribeye,
Yeah.
yeah, picanha. All,
Oh, you have
all
picanha.
of them are fresh cut,
Oh.
and also dry aged.
Oh, the dry aged, I
Yeah.
saw in the...
Yeah, we have four
yeah.
dry aged.
Oh, the dry aged. Near the kitchen, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect, chef. So, and this, what is that? Béarnaise sauce? No?
Yeah, this is banana sauce.
Oh.
One of our sauce there for the beef.
So this is the sauce.
Yeah, we have different.
Oh, you have
this
different
is one of
sauces?
them. Yeah.
What are the sauces that that we can taste with the grilling?
Yeah, we have same I said before. We have some fusion, so
Yeah.
use also some ingredients from South America.
Yeah.
So we have chimichurri from South
Oh, the
America,
best.
no? The
Chimichurri, Argentinian, yeah.
Also we have the ojus, that is
Oh,
a
juice
that
from the
we,
meat,
we
yeah.
make from the beef.
Yeah.
We cook for long hours the beef.
Yeah.
So and we reduce the
Yeah.
broth, so we make a concentrated stock.
Ah.
The Berner sauce with
What is
dill, butter. Basically, yes, butter sauce.
Yes, butter sauce. I love béarnaise sauce.
Yeah.
So if I dine at Caspar, which sauce that you say, okay, this is we have to try. This is signature of Caspar, the sauce.
And for me, All of them for me.
It's a challenging question.
Yeah, I prefer the chimichurri. Yeah.
Oh, the chimichurri.
Yeah,
Okay.
I prefer that one.
Perfect, chef. The second dish that I'm having is Australian Wagyu strip loin, cooked in a Caspar oven and served with chimichurri and the iconic Perigo sauce made with foie gras. What's so special about this dish is how the Australian Wagyu strip loin cooked in a Caspar oven that gives this distinct smoky flavor but not burnt. But also when you combine it with the chimichurri, it's so refreshing. And when you combine it with the Perigo sauce, it's creamy, it's rich, it's versatile, it's exuberant.
Selamat siang.
Siang, Mbak.
Ini untuk arroz negre de Alicante. Ini bomba rice with squid ink,
Wow,
with prawn, squid, and black mussels on the top.
siap. Ini apa? Aioli?
Ini yuzu mayonnaise.
Easy mayonnaise.
Yes. Boleh aku langsung aduk?
Boleh, boleh. Ah. Kita coba ya. Oh, squeeze of lemon. Perfect. Oh, the smell ya.
Iya, the smell
Smells
dari
so
squid
good.
ink-nya, Kak. Ini time frame-nya agak lama, sekitar 30-40 menit karena kita mencari sokaratnya.
The sokarat is the crust.
Yes, correct.
Mm.
Silakan Kak, enjoy.
Thank you so much. The third dish that I'm having is one of Caspars' iconic dishes, is the arroz negre de Alicante. What's special about arroz negre de Alicante is the usage of squid ink that gives a very distinctive, deep, and seafood flavor to the meal. What's special about the Spanish rice is the texture. Caspar used bomba, a variety of Spanish rice from Valencia, from eastern part of Spain. It has this distinctive texture, which is kind of chunky, rather than Southeast Asian rice like we used to consume in Indonesia. After the two main courses, I finally can get a glimpse of Chef Rafael's approach on cooking in Caspar. He's not go full-front Spanish classic, but he also gives twists from other kinds of cuisines around Europe. Spain is not only known for the best seafood dishes, it is perhaps known as one of the best places in the world where you can find the best seafoods ever. Because of the geological location, the territory of Spain, contrast between the Atlantic and the Mediterranean Sea, that's why the Spanish diet is rich in seafood. Hello.
How are you?
How are you?
Good
Good.
to see you. Doing
Finally.
great. Finally.
What is this?
So this is actually a take on a bacalao, which is
Uh-huh.
a salted cod traditionally found in Spain. We serve it with salsa verde.
Yeah.
So you have the salsa verde, very classic with all the chilies, the
Yeah.
onions. It's served with clams,
Yeah.
Venus clams. We get it locally.
Yeah.
And then on the bottom, the green sauce is basically really classic.
It's like a velouté thing?
Like a velouté, exactly.
Oh.
But we put spirulina in it.
Okay.
So it turns a little bit green, and then you have that rounded nutty flavor in the end.
Oh, I think that's really matched with the cut, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll give it a try before we get some
Go for it.
conversation. What is bacalao, chef?
So bacalao traditionally is salted cod, so it's a way for them to actually preserve the fish, which they get actually in winter. Yeah.
Oh, so good.
It's very good, eh? You don't really get a lot of them here.
Wow.
So what we do with it, just because we have to cater to the market, so we don't really cure it for a really long time until it's very hard.
Yeah.
But we actually brine it for 24 hours in salt water.
Yeah, I mean, I can taste and kind of smell the salinity inside of the fish, but so subtle.
So subtle, exactly.
So subtle.
Yeah, but it gives that super, it's really juicy, just to balance out the fat because it's a really fatty fish.
So
as
it's
well.
not something 100% Spanish, right?
Exactly, not 100%, not 100%.
100% Spanish.
Exactly.
And then this is the what is that you told me?
This is basically a salsa verde.
The salsa verde.
Yes. So not really spicy, of course, to cater to everybody, but a really nice sourness just to cut through the fat there.
That's a good one.
Yes. And then
this is the clam.
Yes, Venus clams. We really love it.
Yeah. You cook it.
We actually cook it flash, with a really high heat in the pan. White wine and everything. It's really classic.
Yeah.
We just really love that sweet ending to it.
Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah.
You're gonna get it like in the bag.
Yeah. Creamy. No, like sweet and it's sweet. Like
yes,
this one, it's sweet.
Exactly.
Hey, I want to ask you. I mean, we've known each other for a while.
Yeah, for a really
long
time.
And now you're in Caspar.
Yes.
You've been around and you travel a lot, right?
Yeah.
You've been to Norwegia.
Yeah.
Denmark.
Copenhagen.
Norwegia, Copenhagen.
Yes.
Some in Scandinavia.
Yes.
And how do you see the scene of dining in Jakarta, Adit? I mean, I talked with chef previously, and he told me about the interest of Spanish food.
Yes.
But from your point of view, how do you think about that?
I think it's an emerging playground for us. Typically, us young Indonesians as well, because we worked abroad, and then now we can actually go back to our home countries and then practice what we actually learned in our exposure travels, right?
Yeah.
Not limited to all the guys that has been abroad, but we see a lot of restaurants, really good restaurants, really modern, I would say, disruptors that are opening. One of them is Hans, of course, with August Jakarta. Chef Andri, and then there's a few more.
Lots of great names.
A lot of great names that are opening up this year during the pandemic, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So it's a really emerging industry that can be one of the gastronomy hubs in Southeast Asia. That's what I believe in. So there's tons of restaurants that has been our predecessors as well. A lot of them maybe have closed, but if it weren't for them, the industry wouldn't be like this.
Yeah.
The market wouldn't be like this because they gave us kind of like a head start.
Yeah, head start.
There's a lot of people tried.
They're the trailblazer.
And the trailblazers, exactly. Yeah.
How's the creative process? Because one thing that I know, Spanish food is nowadays one of the most innovative cuisine in the world.
Yeah.
Right. But how's the creative process here in Caspar?
It's really a best of both worlds. So the way we actually start from is that we can imagine things very far. We can actually imagine a dish that nobody has seen before, something like that. So what we do is think of something that really creative, something that we really want to do. Yeah. But work our way down so that we can actually trace it to something classic.
Okay.
Because
just like kind of reverse.
Yeah, something's like reverse engineering.
Reverse engineering.
Right? A lot of people do it like I have this classic dish, and how do I modernize it?
Yeah.
But the way we think, maybe from our background, working in a few good places around Europe, and we see a lot of modern things. Yeah. So we think modern first, and then we make our way back to make that connection with the traditional.
With the traditional.
I think a big part that we really believe in when it comes to R&D and creative process is that to actually get to the customer, to actually get to the patrons, is through memory.
Wow.
That's why we link up to something traditional.
Yeah. I think I can taste this. This is something that's kind of innovative, but also kind of you get some simplicity in it.
Yes,
But which
exactly.
I can't wait for the dessert because you have the
Yes.
right.
The bus cheese tart.
The bus cheese.
Yeah. Crowd favorite.
Yeah.
But we have little play in there as well.
Okay, cool, chef.
Cool. All right. Enjoy, please.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. What I have for dessert is the Caspar version of the classic and famous bus cheesecake, served with lemon ice cream, lemon curd, and also this crumble. The taste of the tarta de queso or the bus cheesecake at Caspar, it's different from any kinds of Spanish restaurant in Jakarta because it's kind of chunk, the cheesecake, but also have this elegant flavor from the cheese. It's Spanish cheese, not the ordinary cheese. But they also have this sharpness that comes from the lemon ice cream. And the combination of the sharpness of the acidity from the lemon ice cream and with the creamy, the tanginess of the cheesecake created this amazing taste in your mouth. What's special about bus cheesecake is the way they cook it and the ingredients they use. They use only Spanish cheese and then they cook the cheesecake like almost burnt on top, but it gives this distinct caramel aroma and flavor. It's kind of nutty. But for the American cheesecake, some of them they bake it and some of them they don't bake it, they only freeze it. And that's the distinctive flavor from both cheesecakes. Caspar is using Idiazabal and mahoney cheese for the bus cheesecake. Caspar is a restaurant that offers innovative cooking by paying tribute to tradition. And finally, Spanish food is on the rise again in Indonesia.